And this is KC9VKV with the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog program. If you've got a radio that you want to check the audio on, give us a shout. We are recording, and we'll post it up on YouTube in the next couple of days. And you can hear your station as about as pristine as can possibly be. So KC9VKV. It was two stations, both towards my noise level, but try again, please. Now, I scared both of them away. This is KC9VKV. Give us a shout. We are recording, and we will post it up on YouTube, and you can hear what your radio sounds like. KC9VKV.
AB4AN.
Is that the AV4AM?
Alpha Bravo 4, Alpha November.
Roger, roger. Good afternoon, sir. This is Jim, Juliet India Mike, KC9VKV with the Qso-Vlog program.
Joe, it's nice to meet you. I'm Joseph. Some people call me Joe, but the family calls me Joseph. I am located in Alabama. I'm halfway between Birmingham and Huntsville, and it looks like my phone is ringing. Sorry about that. AB4AN.
Roger, roger. That is the way it is. As soon as you make contact, then your phone starts ringing, and mine does that quite a bit. It's one of those things. I'm not sure whether you're going to be able to rejoin us or not. I'll keep her open here for a few minutes. This is KC9VKV, the Qso-Vlog program, where we record your audio and then in the next couple of days post it up to YouTube. And if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, that'll bring up our Qso-Vlog page, and on that page you'll find a session called My Group Air Check 11-16-18. The session is called My Group Air Check 11-16-18. That's the one we're doing right now. It'll run about an hour and a half or so, and you'll be in there. So let's get back and see if Joseph has rejoined us.
Absolutely, Joe. Thank you for your patience. Yes. Okay, well, now that all the feedback is off and the phones aren't ringing and the telemarketers have shut up for a little while, posting isn't a problem, but I would like your comment. I'm running a Flex 5000A here. The mic is turned up to about 45 out of 100. I've got a tiny bit of compression on it, and just any remarks would be appreciated.
Roger, Joseph. Looks like you're running about 3.5 dB dynamic range, which is good. And from the standpoint of the compression, I cannot really hear it working, so I'm assuming it's a 3 or less, somewhere around a 3. That's what I would usually recommend. And then also on your ALC, if you have a meter, I suggest running the ALC at mid-scale to 2/3. And that is actually your ALC is the beginning of the fattening process for your audio. It's a limiter, so you don't want to push it too hard, but mid-scale it would be the preferred place. And now you may have lights instead of a meter. Do you have a meter or lights?
You're right. The compression is at a 3, and it is a meter, and it's running at about.
Roger, Joseph. We just had a band condition there. You went down to quite low level, but I'm assuming that that's just a momentary thing, and your conditions will come back up. Yeah, I suggest a 3 on the compressor, because you don't want your blower and your wife and kids sucking up between your words. So if you really go crazy on the compressor, that's what you wind up with. So a 3 is a nice choice amount to run there, and again your ALC in the mid position, and those two things should give you about a 3 dB dynamic range, which is a very comfortable fattening of the audio, and you're going from a unprocessed audio is about a 30% average peak modulation. So when you get your dynamic range to about a 3, you'll be running about 65% to 70% average peak modulation. Roger? Joseph, I think we have run out of string for the moment. I think we have run out of string for the moment. You were under my noise level. I could not copy it all. But let me just pass along. We will be posting this up on YouTube within the next couple of days. So if you get a chance, go to YouTube and do the call letter search, Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor. That'll bring up the Qso-Vlog page, and on that page there'll be a session called My Group Aircheck 111618. My Group Aircheck 111618, and that'll be us. And the earlier parts of your transmission were well above my noise level, so you'll be able to hear yourself in the clear pretty well there. Roger? Roger, Roger, Joseph 3's away, sir. Thanks for checking in. This is KC9VKV with the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog program. If you've got a radio, you want to check out the audio, give us a shout. We are recording.